Here we go. We got another sparring breakdown video. We're going to break down Aaron on the right versus Ash on the left. Ash has only been focusing on no-gi jiu-jitsu, where Aaron typically trains in the gi. Aaron's been trying to come to a little bit more no-gi lately. We see Aaron trying to pick up a single, Ash wrapping a good front headlock. And he tries to pull for the guillotine, but ends up getting put on the wrong side to finish, but quickly starts looking to transition into an anaconda choke. So nice transition from Ash there. Ash moving on top into the mount, winning top position off this scramble. Definitely a nice little scramble to get things started. We see Aaron bridge his way out and start working his way out of closed guard. See Aaron with good hand positioning, popping the guard open, now looking to pass on the outside, leading with his shoulder. Doing a good job shutting that space down, passing Ash's guard. It's interesting to watch these guys because they both kind of have like a different part of my style, whereas Ash is only kind of focusing on no-gi and Aaron typically training in the gi. I see a bit of both the styles of jiu-jitsu I like to teach, so it's a fun role to watch for me. Kind of seeing different approaches here. We see Aaron just trying to slide up in the mount, looking to attack an arm lock. He ends up giving up that top position, and Ash moves on top. You see Aaron shooting a triangle now. Needs to make the good adjustment he's doing right here. Breaking the posture, he starts pulling down on the head. Ash hanging in there. You can see Ash has good elbow positioning here, which is help blocking the choke. We'll see if Aaron can go to mount with this. He ends up letting his triangle go. And Ash manages to switch sides and moving on to the back. I think that was a little mistake on Aaron's part to let go of that triangle. I think he had a good opportunity with it and let it go a bit early. Now we see Ash working hard from the front headlock. Aaron doing a good job fighting hands. And we see Ash trying to take the back now. He's got the top hook in. You could use this to turn him over to the other side. Aaron doing a good job pinning that bottom arm. It's going to make it hard for him to go to mount, but Ash manages to scramble up and is back up in that front headlock position. See Aaron try to sit through there. Ends up going flat on his back to avoid the guillotine, and now we see Aaron trying to recover his guard. And Ash is a little off balance, gets reversed. Now we see Aaron attacking from the mount. Again, really nice transitions from these guys. I'd say one of the things Ash could be doing a little bit better is to play a little bit slower. He's transitioning really fast. So he's kind of skipping through some opportunities and giving Aaron a chance to kind of return with moves of his own. See Aaron trying to work for a no-gi Ezekiel here. But Ash doing a good job bridging, making things hard for Aaron. Aaron starts to move into a higher mount. The higher Aaron slides up in the mount here, the less effective that bridge is going to be. You can see him start cutting in an angle, so he can start looking to attack those arms. A nice mounted triangle from Aaron here. Looks like he's going to manage to lock it up. Ash bridging hard, trying to get out. Just got to see Aaron get heavy here with his body over that arm. Should make all the difference. Seeing Aaron pull up on the head here, also a good tactic to try to get the finish. And he manages to get the tap. So actually a really nice triangle from Aaron. Again, these guys were having a war, so nice to see him pick up that submission there at the end. We're going to go back and break that down a little bit, kind of what some things that were happening that allowed that to happen. So we see Aaron already in a high mount. Ash has both his elbows in. These are all good things that you would want to do to kind of defend. Typically when someone starts coming up higher in the mount, I like to make a frame across the waist. If Ash was framing across the waist, that would make it harder for Aaron to slide up. But now that Aaron's hips are kind of underneath the elbows, this is what's going to allow him to start isolating at an arm and attack the triangle. So yeah, we already see him controlling the head here, and then we see him step over, okay? So again, all that he did there that kind of allowed that setup to happen is because Ash was keeping his arms in. All he has to do here is clear this elbow. right? If he can clear Ash's elbow, it's going to make it easy for him to step over and go into that triangle. So we'll watch one more time. See him lift the head, and he just starts walking over that elbow. As soon as Ash's elbow slips, that's going to be his time to go. So he'll lift and steps, and that was where Ash slipped his elbow. This is what allowed the triangle setup to happen. So now it's kind of about stabilizing the triangle. So we'll watch Aaron make this wide post. This is something I always talk a lot with my guys about attacking triangles from mount. You need to have this wide post if you want to go for the attack. This is going to allow him to grab his shin, and now as he tips to the side, what Aaron wants to do is allow his head to kind of travel this way, which will take some of the weight off so he can walk the figure 4. We'll watch this happen right now. So you see him make that adjustment. You see his head lean over the center line, and now he can lock the figure 4 at the legs. So now we start to see Aaron go flat. We see Ash trying to bridge to finish or to escape. And again, why Aaron's kind of having a hard time getting the finish is his body's just not over Ash enough yet. So what he wants to be doing is walking his hands out a little bit further. So he really wants to extend his body out, and he really wants to start driving his hips down. He can also post his head to the floor, and then that would free up one of his hands, and then he could start pulling up on the head. And that would also create an opposing force with his hips dropping down into the arm, making the triangle choke stronger. But Aaron makes the adjustments he needs. It takes a little bit of time. Plus, it sucks to be an mounted triangle on bottom. So it's usually just a matter of time here. And we see him pick up the finish. So really nice job from Aaron. Nice to see him pick up a nice submission like that. We'll see if Ash can get him back. Again, these guys have been having a lot of back and forth action lately. And again, different styles. You see Aaron try to go for a lot more traditional attacks, whereas we're going to see Ash always looking on the front headlocks a lot. Ash looking to pick up a single here, looks to peek out, and manages to turn the corner and flatten out Aaron. Ash in a good position to start looking for the mount now. We see him kind of make a mistake there, which is stepping into the half guard. What he would have wanted to do differently there is pull both the legs in towards him first, and then stepping over to the mount would have been easier for him to secure. See Aaron bridge Ash out of the mount, or I'm sorry, half guard. Now we see Aaron pitting in the half guard. Again, Aaron having more experience in these positions here, so it's a good position for him to be in. See Ash doing a good job blocking the knee, making things a little bit harder for Aaron. Aaron pinning that bottom arm down. And Aaron moving into a Darce choke, looking to advance in the mount himself. Get positioning's close. Yeah. And Ash manages to get to turtle. So again, he's still in good position here, and you see him switch to guillotine. Some nice transitions here from Aaron. But when he sits to attack his guillotine, he'll let go of his grip. Now this is giving Ash an attempt to come back on top. Really nice back and forth action for these guys. Again, seeing Aaron go for a triangle choke again. Ash spinning out through the top and passing Aaron's guard. Aaron trying to bridge out. Again, we see Ash dive on the guillotine. We see them do a little gator roll. Again, attacking the guillotine choke here from Ash. He manages to get the tap right at the end. So, excellent scramble from these guys to kind of finish things off. We'll break that down as best we can. There's a lot of movement with this, but I think it was a real nice one. So it starts off with Aaron shooting the triangle and breaking Ash's posture. So Ash kind of had like a critical moment here where he needed to try to make something happen. So what he starts doing is cutting this knee across the center line, and he's going to spin his whole body. He's basically going to do a 180 with his body over Aaron in an attempt to free his head. Aaron's position is pretty good here. I think it's just, it's no-gi and it's slippery, so I see what happened now. So what happened is Aaron went belly down. So what he wanted to do instead was be posting on his shoulder. It's hard to see because of the camera angle, but just so you guys know, if Aaron would have kept this shoulder down on the mat, he would have been able to kind of turn back in towards Ash and finish that triangle. But because he went belly down and stayed belly down, this is what allowed Ash to pull his head out. And now you see Ash is already in that good positioning where he can start attacking side control right away. Aaron doing a good job bridging out here. Where we see right away Ash diving on the choke. Aaron trying to go flat on his back to avoid the guillotine. But Ash has a nice transition here where he starts looking for Anaconda. Aaron's going to kind of continue to roll here. He knows that Anaconda choke's coming, so he's going to continue rolling this way. So this is what kind of turned it into a gator roll. And we see them come back up, resetting in the front headlock. And Ash attacking the guillotine again. Again, getting rolled to the far side, but what Ash did kind of there in the last second, which was kind of interesting, is he just dismounted. So instead of staying in the mount, he kept the grip and dropped down to side control and managed to get the tap. So again, great scramble from these guys. Great round of no-gi. Kind of seeing like a little bit of the gi versus no-gi style here a little bit, and just some nice action back and forth. So anyways, I hope you guys like this video. If you guys are enjoying these videos, make sure to like and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.